Hello, good morning. I'm Gary Whiting of Gary Whiting's Equine Massage School.
So Gary, what about the Arabian, Saddlebred, and Morgans?
You're going to find problems in your the pole, neck area, shoulder, for sure the tricep, and we're going to get our stifle area. All right, so we know what to do in the neck. We start at the pole. I like to always start here. Whenever I do a massage, I address the neck first, because if you talk to anyone who does chiropractic, they'll talk about, especially the Palmer School of Chiropractic talks about the importance of the neck. You release the problem at the neck, you release the problem even into the hip area. I can tell you some stories about horses that had hip problems that I worked on. Just by addressing the neck, you went back, you go, problem's resolved, it's gone. So I tell people to get here and spend, if you're going to spend any time, put most of your time there. All right, so we're going to work we'll work around the atlas, the pole area. And for those who don't know where the pole is, it's going to be this area right at the occipital area, right in here.
Right here.
Right. So we work that area, and we come on down into our neck. We do our shoulders and catch our tricep area. Remember, it's more of a specific area. We'll spend a little more time in this tricep area. And then we come into our hip, going into our stifle area. And getting a little bit on the inside is also important. So those are the areas you're going to work. And again, in between your performances, you want to do quick sessions rather than sedating them to where they don't perform very good. It's kind of like a sprinter. If you do some of the sprinters I work with, they used to do a lot of stretching before they would actually perform. And when they would take off running, they'd blow out a hamstring, one of the bicep femoris muscles. And we couldn't figure out what was going on. So I said, let's put our stretching after. Let's do most of our stretching after the performance. Well, we stopped having problems. And so I thought, well, what was going on here? Well, when you stretch a muscle, what are you telling the muscle? What are you telling the body? To shut down, shut down, shut down. So if you're going to spend too much time between your events shutting your horse down, you're not on the cam ready to go. That's fine for afterwards. Okay. So we just address those lightly, address those areas between, because those are the areas that are going to be accentuated during performance. Cool.